5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Monday Club Live. Oh my goodness.
So we're here at the Rattery Little Train Show, and if you
come on, you move in a little bit.
Why don't you budge over? There we go.
Because I'm enormous. We've immediately gone offline and then back online. This is going to happen a lot today, so we're just going to have to go with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of dropped frames, so if we're looking like we're coming in on a video phone from the other side of the world, technically we almost are.
Yeah.
If you saw some of the lanes we had to drive down this morning, yes, we are.
I was getting flashbacks to where I grew up. Country roads take me home.
Excellent. So basically, we're down here today for the show. It's a one-off show. It's been organised by Sven van der Hart of Tramfabriek, and we got invited down. So we've left our home in the care of relatives, which is probably never a great idea. And we headed down. 5-hour drive. 5 hour. On
5 hours.
And it wasn't traffic, it's just a blooming long way. So I can't actually read the chat at the moment.
No one can.
What do you mean no one can?
No one can.
So we've got hello to Ben Tullett and Hillside Junction, great to see you. And I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with quite a few technical gremlins.
So technical gremlins.
Yeah, they're basically, they got fed after midnight, but they're very good with the VCR. We've got Neil S, Nigel Cole as well. Says, oh my, is it Monday evening already?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely not. Look out for Saltash Model Railway Club. We're a new club with many inexperienced members, says Neil S. Absolutely, and of course, if any of you are in the area, then it'd be great to see you down here at Rattery Village Hall. In Rattery, we're near Totnes actually. If you find the South Devon Railway, you're only a few miles away.
If the Wi-Fi, there we are. We're back. This is going to keep happening. I'm going to tell you that straight off.
Yeah, so do stick with us. Neil S says just over a year ago the layout didn't exist for several members. It's their first attempt at the layout, and it's a great learning process. One of the things about model railways is that there is a lot of transferable skills. I'm just going to blow my nose over here.
So while she does that, I'm going to cover the microphone a little bit, and it didn't work. So yeah, there we are.
Newly snot free. Tim's Model Railway in different videos says, are you buying anything today? Well,
it's not a sale show.
No, it's specifically showing off small layouts, and there's some incredible small layouts here. I've had a quick whiz round. There's actually a stand that's nothing but layouts in like little boxes, like hat boxes.
We are.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
This is Sven from Tramfabriek who invited us down here. So this is a one-off show. We've not done this before.
Yeah, well, if there's been another one, we'll have to see. I mean, if this is going to be okay.
Yeah. So
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's already looking great.
It's nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we're just saying there's some great small layouts, but you've brought your tiny ones.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yes. I have to go back.
Yeah, no worries.
See you later.
Yeah,
no worries.
Well
Take
done.
care.
So Sven's the guy that set this all up.
Somebody in a modelling dungeon. No, it wasn't that honest.
So I'm going to send the word out. So yes.
Okay, the word is out. Oh, our resolution. Video.
Not while we're online. No, we can't. We're at 720. We can't go any lower. We're online, Jen.
Are we back online?
Yeah, it's going to keep kicking out, but we're online.
Yeah. So guys, do please bear with us. We are in rural Devon, so as you can imagine, broadband signal isn't necessarily as fast as we're used to. Martin Shipman says, nice area, had my holiday there earlier this year. I hope you enjoy the trip. We did, actually. Although the cupboard monkey here slept all the way down because you were working until very late.
I didn't actually stop work until we got in the car and went. That was the level of things. So
And we set off at about 4:30 in the morning and didn't get to. We went to Trago Mills actually. That's another place you can see whilst you're down here. They've got home of the Blue Peter Model Railway, which I do remember from the 1980s. I seem to remember Yvette Fielding helping to put grass down on the Blue Peter Model Railway. That's my last memory of it. So who else?
good
Hillside.
grief! I remember Yvette Fielding.
Yvette, yes,
She's not the one that did the Thunderbirds layout, is she? The Thunderbirds. She'd made the Thunderbirds thing.
Yeah, the most
That's-
still the most popular Blue Peter built, and
That's
just
why I
showing
remember her then.
the creativity that you can put to work on your model railway. I mean, that was all made out of the inside of bog rolls, and there we go.
Okay, let's try that.
So we just lowered the resolution just a little bit.
I honestly don't think we're overwhelming it. I think it's just a bad connection.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
So, Rick Morley, big hello to you. Hillside Junction says an occasional drop-in signal is a small price to pay for a surprise Saturday stream. Absolutely. So, are we actually? So we are definitely still streaming.
We're still, yes. That's in green. We are streaming.
Rightio. Ben Tullett says a lot of layouts at Wally that run app-based DCC control had to go back to using regular DCC control due to poor NEC Wi-Fi. I think that was just complete saturation. Because
Yeah, the NEC only has a certain amount of bandwidth, like any place. If you hit the limit, that's it.
So the beverage of choice is Diet Pepsi, and we bought a slab of those. So Neil S says you're still on. Yes, it's great.
Well, we're trying. Some people would say we're very trying.
Absolutely. So hasn't cut out.
Windows is trying to update in the background.
Yeah. John JMC says that was my layout. It has its own Wi-Fi, but the low-powered Raspberry Pi just couldn't compete with everything else. And it basically, and with saturation. Can we turn off Windows updates? Like,
No, you can't at all, ever. Dan, it won't. It literally will not let you.
so that'll stop OneDrive from trying to update.
OneDrive shouldn't have been trying to update anyway.
So let's see if that helps. Martin Shipman says, "Stop saying it hasn't cut out. You do, it cuts out. The laws of yes." Neil S says, "Have a look at our layout and say hello to Don, 90 years young, Phil and Bruce." Hello, Don, Phil and Bruce. So anybody who's just joined us, we're here at the Rattery Little Train Show, and we've brought Myneth Tatters, so you'll see that over here. So that's running away, and
We'll run after it then.
yeah, okay. And there's lots of great layouts here, actually. John JMC, our guru of sound, and because I forgot to say that last time, our guru of sound. We need to, make sure that they line up. Oh, apparently reconnected. So we are back. John JMC, our guru.
See the layout.
Yeah, we're back on now. So John
Jen, listen to what I'm saying. Can everyone see the layout?
Yes.
Good, because I'm now going to pan around.
So
the rest of the events.
we're getting a pan around here, so you can see we're getting a good turnout here. Pico are in attendance. I believe the editor of Continental Modeler is manning the stand today. And Sven has brought the really tiny layouts. We've seen them shared with us on the Monday Club before now. John JMC, our guru of sound, says, say hi to John in the background. So big hello to John. I don't know which John. Rick Morley says, if I get there tomorrow, I will. It's only a one-day show, unfortunately. So Saturday only, I'm afraid. Jerry BVR says, good morning, clubbers. Hope all are keeping well. Absolutely. Rick Morley says, morning, Jerry. And Mark Nicholson says, I use a mobile Wi-Fi for my motorhome. Wouldn't that help? It's got to connect to something. Now, the weird thing is that we have fairly stable bandwidth, and then when it disconnects, it just goes completely, like we've been disconnected and reconnected by the router.
Yes.
John JMC, our guru of sound, says, looks good. I'm just going to move that down so that we
Do what you need to.
actually.
Just
Yeah,
both hands are better.
No, it's good. It's good. We're good. Don't touch it. It might fall off. See what I mean? It just.
We're back.
But it just suddenly drops.
Yes. I don't know why, but there we are.
Strange.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so we're going to be here all day. So
But I
Rattery.
think the Monday Club live stream on tour will not be.
Unfortunately, this is quite tricky. So do come on down. The best thing to do is come on down to Rattery Village Hall, which is not that far actually from Buckfastleigh.
Yeah.
Which is on the South Devon Railway. So if you're coming by train, Totnes is your destination, and then we're not far from Totnes. Which is a great place actually. The last time I came to Totnes, I was on my way to and from BRNC Dartmouth, and that dates it a bit.
Is this the time that you went off on a big ship and then they said, if you're really, really good, we'll bring you back? And somehow you managed to convince them that you were good.
Well, not really big ship. They had the had picket boats, motor picket boats, dual engine jobbies, and we went to sea on those. And several people aboard found that they got very seasick, and then they had a simulator where you could try and pilot a Type 42 destroyer, and we discovered a glitch in the software that you could take it up Portsmouth High Street. The collision damage detector didn't seem to quite kick in, so you could sail
So you just sailed a ship down Portsmouth.
a Type 42 destroyer up the high street. Yes, it didn't register that we'd run out of water.
You put it on no clip mode and just went on the street.
Well, I don't think anybody would have thought when they were programming this simulator, and it looked like the bridge of a Type 42 Portsmouth High Street.
But you did.
Yes. So John JMC, our guru of sound, says, I need to get an 009 layout built. Actually, the thing that I have been heavily inspired by at the moment is some of the Java sugar railways. There's a little rabbit warren of videos on YouTube. I'm currently in that rabbit warren, and it's just incredible. The only thing I can't work out is how to model track that is that overgrown. Seriously, when you watch it, it's hard to believe there's actually track there in some places, and they just drive this train straight through. Mark Nicholson says it's a mobile router that uses a phone chip to get much better connection than your phone. Yeah, so I suppose it would.
It wouldn't work here because there isn't a connection.
We need
at all.
5G. Actually, you're a 5G hotspot because you just had your booster, didn't you? So we should plug into. Lovely turnout this fine Saturday morning. Very cold and fresh, but there's a lot of people coming through the door. Great to see the turnout, actually. It's a little bit of. Steve Ball asks, did Topsy Toaster, our host with the toast, come along?
No, Topsy decided to stay at home where it's warm.
Yeah, also there was no room in the car. It was quite full.
You'd have had to sit on my knee.
We brought Myneth Tatus and the Monkey of Cupboardness, and it was quite a tight fit in the car, I can tell you that now. Unfortunately, Topsy had to stay home helping our nephew house sit. Rick Morley says, tarmac over the rails too. Yes, that's the channel. This could in my clothes. But there, they just run the locomotive over the tarmac and cut themselves new flanges. Rick Morley says 3 inches of snow here in Dunfermline.
About the layers. I
can do.
Because there's lots of people coming to see you now.
Yeah, okay,
So Jenny is going to go and talk to people about the layout because we have people around. Meanwhile, let's have a look and see what you guys have been saying. Oh, so how are you all today in this fine morning? We've been up for hours now, and I'm starting to feel like I need to snooze. Jenny, I could see you do the bunny ears. So I hope you're all having a great morning. It's a lot of fun. It's nice to get out and about and bring it on tour. So we've got Minitatis here and looking very good. And my goodness, this place is starting to get absolutely packed, I tell you. I'm going to move the thing. Have a look at it's just so many people have come to see this. It's a one-day event. This is like a trial to see whether the place will work. And I think experiment confirmed. This has actually got really popular, and I'm very happy to see how many people have come out to see some model railways on a cold December morning. 3 inches of snow in Dunfermline. Oh my goodness. Neil S. There's our team. Yes, everyone's doing good. The Pico team are out. It's looking good. We've got a lot of great. Tell you what, guys, that Tram Fabrique stuff. How can I put it? This is an iPhone case. It's not actually got an iPhone in it, but it's an iPhone case. And the layouts are barely bigger than this. It's amazing. But there's so much detail in there. So I'm really... So we're back again. And this will happen. We're in the middle of nowhere. I grew up in a village like this. And internet was something that happened to other people. So it's nice to have some connection. But we will keep dropping out. We are basically overflowing the bandwidth here, and it's just how it is. Booster for the phone signal doesn't need another network to connect to, says Martin Nicholson, but slows me to connect to the internet and YouTube places like my phone alone will not. Then, yeah, it's just how it is here. We haven't got that kind of thing. We've got a booster that's connected to the computer to give us a connection, but it's a little iffy because it is unfortunately flooding the Wi-Fi, and everyone else's Wi-Fi is there as well. You know, these things happen. So we're going to keep going. I hope to talk to Sven at some point, or at least get Jen to talk to Sven while I go and get some footage so we can put out a video at sometime next week. Oh, it was a long journey apparently. I don't remember it. I got in the car, fell asleep, got out the car when we got here. That's the kind of thing that happens. But Jen is having a lot of fun. You can probably hear her in the background. She is enjoying talking to people about the layout, and that's what counts. That's really all we're here for. So I hope that you guys are having a great day. What are your plans? If you're not coming down to see the Rattery Model Railway show, are you at any shows today? And what are your plans for this cold December? Love 009 modelling on Upwell and onwards. Hello. Yeah, there's a lot of small gauge, which is really nice. A lot of little railways. There's a stall behind us. We can't see it from here because, so like I was saying, we're behind this this other layout. Behind that is a set of box file layouts. They look great, and I wonder if I give me a second, guys. Let's just try something. I doubt this is going to work, but you never know. And it's probably really unsafe, but you never know. So if I grab this and get all the wires. And I stand on here, we still can't really see over the top, but back there, somewhere out there, is a set of box file layouts. I think we're looking at them. How cool is that? So yes, we've got a fair amount of stuff. Welcome back to the Genster. Come on back in. The price is right. 4 of what?
Well, you said the price was right, so I'm buying at the price that's right.
It was a joke, Jen. So,
oh, I'm sorry, you can't bait and switch me like that. So we've got George says, do you make it down okay?
No, we're still on the way.
It's just an illusion. It's a green screen here. We're not actually here. Of course we made it here okay. Upwell and Onward says, oh, love 009 modelling.
Yes.
Clive Cobalt says, hi, Jenny and Zoe from a cold Ireland. And Upwell and Onward says, hello from New Zealand. So, hello. So, we're back again. So we're near Totnes in Devon. Just by the South Devon Railway, actually, where we were staying, you could hear the trains. It's quite nice. Good morning, Richard Knowles. Great to see you. John JMC, our guru of sound, says, how do? Out in the garage now. It's cold out. It's cold here as well. And George says, we'll try and get down to the show in the afternoon. Excellent. Do come down. It's a one-off show. I think it's the first time it's run. It's just the Rattery Little Train Show at Rattery Village Hall. Upwell and Onward says, bit of an irony. There's 009 in the stream because I'm building a 4Ds coach kit. Excellent. Well, there's a lot of 009 here and HOE. And 016.5, but some amazing tiny layouts. So actually, one of my favourites is just opposite us. There's a Darjeeling Himalaya narrow gauge switchback type railway. I think it's been in Continental Modeler, but it looks amazing. I'm sure I've seen it at shows before as well.
Go and get the
Yeah, no, so the Monkey of Cupboardness is going to get some footage now. So there will be a video, probably on Friday, of all the layouts that are here. Martin Shipman says, anybody showing TT120? I don't know, I haven't seen any. Just wondering how many people are adopting it at the moment. Apparently it's doing reasonably well. Certainly Pico are supporting TT120 with new wagon releases and scenic stuff. It is building. I think it's something that's very popular with newcomers to the hobby or people coming back from scratch. So we're back. We'll keep doing this, unfortunately. Rick Morley says, I'll catch up with you later. I'm off to cook breakfast. It's half an hour. 3B Rail, good morning to you. Mark Wilson, our guru with the DeLorean. It's great to see you. Or I can't remember what I'm sure they should be putting the life preserver on. What's with the life preserver? So Mark Wilson, it's great to see you. I hope just putting the second coat of wax on the DeLorean. Richard Knowles says, not an 009 modeler, but I would be impressed if somebody made a Garrett NGG16. I think the thing that might put off people and manufacturers to some extent is the price. You're probably looking at a £400 narrow gauge locomotive. It will be beautiful, but in terms of price, don't let the size fool you. If anything, the size makes things a little bit more expensive. But the kind of price that the U1 from Hellion that they've announced with that, I suspect that is the kind of price point that you would expect to see an NGG16. But never say never. Tim's Model Railways in different videos says, my Prince red rod pins come out both. Can Hattons or Rails of Sheffield fix me? I think that is something that is covered under warranty. The first batch had an issue. In fact, I've just had to fix it on mine. Just pushed it back in. Seems okay. But certainly, how long have you had it? It was a known fault at delivery for the first. Making a 3D printed one with 208s and N-gauge. Yes, I remember you showing that. Ben Davis says, hi all, happy Christmas to all. Yes, it is December. We can now officially talk about Christmas for 25 days or so. Tim's Model Railway in different videos says, I had it last Christmas. So yeah, great turnout. We're here at the Rattery Little Train Show. Rattery Village Hall, if you're interested in popping on down. And it'd be great to see you. Great turnout. Actually, it's gone very busy. There's a lot of people coming through and some amazing layouts here. I think that Sven van der Hart, who's organised this, who is the man behind Tram Fabrique, so you'll know him from that. He's really done a stellar job, so we'd like to thank him as well for inviting us down. John JMC, our guru of sound, says, I really need to finish it, being more on my 00 gauge. Yeah, I'm usually more 00 gauge, but I'm really into my narrow gauge, to the point where Java Sugar Railways, check them out on YouTube. There's a lot of different channels, and it's a rabbit hole that you will thank me for falling into. So we're back. Yeah, I was just saying, how do you model in HOE or 009 track that is so covered in grass that you cannot see the rails or even where they are? But certainly a really interesting kind of thing. Upwell and Onward says, I love the chopper couplings he makes, trying to fit them on all my fistinial railway shop. Yeah, the magnetic chopper couplings. He has sent me a set. I feel quite bad for not having used them. I do tend to use the West Hill Wagon Works magnetic ones, but I don't do shunting in 009, it must be said. And I'm just keeping an eye, making sure that the train is still going round. But Upwell and Onward says, I've just read that one out. So yeah, come on down, Rattery Village Hall here. We're near Totnes in Devon. Lovely, lovely morning and an amazing turnout actually. So at the moment we've got a lot of people coming through, but there are some great layouts to see, including Sven's really, really small. I hadn't quite appreciated just how small they are in a HOE. The kind of just showing that you can have a continuous run layout, even if space is very much at a premium. The Darjeeling and Himalaya railway as well that's opposite us is incredible. I think it has been in Continental Modelers. Certainly I've seen it at some of the shows as well before. Really, really worth seeing in person. Pico have a stand here as well, and I forget Andrew, some of the other is the gentleman who is manning. So yes, just for those joining us, we do get it's very intermittent internet round here. So yeah, so if you were looking to get a magazine article in Continental Modeler for a continental themed layout, worth coming down so you can have a chat with the editor of Continental Modeler, who is here. What else? It's some really lovely, they're like layouts in a hat box. Loads of them. Okay, so I'm going to let the monkey of cupboards back. Have you filmed all the layouts?
Not all of them. I've filmed like 4. There's a lot of layouts here. It's really
there are. So
really
why only 4?
Because I don't want to leave you to just.
Oh no, I was talking to the nice people.
I know, but people kept coming up to the
Yeah.
layout.
Turn it round. Actually, they don't want to see me. They want to see the layout running. So, oh, hold on. There you go. I'm just passing you over.
Hello, I have the power. All the people have gone now. They don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, right. It's because they heard you. It's because they heard you saying, "Oh, well, you need to talk to these people," and they all went, "Run away, run away, cleanse it with fire."
You haven't done that for a while.
So, which ones have you actually filmed?
All the ones that are along here.
Have you done Sven's?
Yes.
Oh.
If you can find Sven at some point, it would be great to talk to him on the stream.
Yeah, we will try and find Sven van der Hart from Tram for
So you go and have a look around for a bit, and then I'll go off and I'll go around a bit for again as well.
Yes, you will.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. What's going on here? Who is this person? Ah, we are back online, it seems. Apparently, yes. So, could you move the mobile router near a window? That might improve the connection. No, unfortunately, we can't. We cannot touch anything. We are right in the middle of the room, and we've got the Wi-Fi router over in the corner. We have got an extension connecting to it, and then wires connecting that to the PC. So, we've got as good a connection as you can get, given the circumstances. It's just how it is. So, hello Dion, how are you doing? He says, where is this show? We're in Rattery Village Hall down in Devon, and it's my first time down in Devon actually. Being from the northeast, it's a long way. What took us to Devon? What took us here is an invite. Our good friend Sven from Tram Fabrique. He asked us if we could come down, and we said yes. So here we are. So it's a really nicely attended show as well, which is great. It's always fun. It's always good to see a lot of people enjoying the layouts, which is exactly what it's all for. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to move this camera a little bit so that it doesn't just look at Jen. There we go. And if I can move the chat window as well, there, that's even better. Now you can actually see the layout. Watch out how you put the jam and cream on your scone. I know. Oh my goodness, I was joking about this with Jen the other day. So you've got to be really careful on which way you do things with your scones. So yes. I've just realised I have no idea where my bag is. Jen, Did you put my bag under? And we are back online. Now this will keep happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's just part and parcel of how we're set up here. So if we drop out, we will be back. We're having a good day though. It's a lot of fun. So we're here all day. Come on down and have a chat, or more importantly, come on down and have a look at the other layouts that are here. So we will turn the thingamajig round at some point. The tower with the camera on it, so that we can see some other layouts. But for the moment, we're looking at Minith Tatis.
I'm going to have a whiz round, actually.
Yes, go and enjoy yourself.
Do you want me to film, or do you want to do all the filming?
You can film on your phone if you want. I don't want you touching the main camera because I know what you're like. You'll not focus anything. She's terrible for it. What's this button do? That's the record button.
It's a Monday Club, so I know your relationship. That's all right.
Anything more technical than a toaster and she can't use it.
So it doesn't change then.
That's the thing. What we're like on the Monday Club, we're like in real life. So good to meet you. How are you doing? Excellent.
So I normally do double M, so I'll see different.
Yeah, Jen loves this scale. 009, she loves it. I'm more engaged. I like the tiny stuff.
I had a combination of two, and with eyesight. I was double O.
I mean, you've obviously
Right.
made your own train. Yeah.
My dad
Now, those
got
trails
quite, so I inherited quite a lot of MN gates,
top
so I was
secret.
going to
Yeah.
stay with double.
Can you
I had both, and
keep
then
them
we started
isolated?
going.
Through
So it's really good, isn't it?
Get in there and get things done.
Well, I watched the Monday Club, so I know over a number of years, so I know roughly what happened.
Yeah. Great to see you.
And you,
So guys, hardly any here at North Blackpool, and it soon melts. Oh, you're talking about the snow, right? Yes, we haven't actually had any snow here down in Devon. I was surprised. We've had ice, but no snow, which is interesting. But the further down the country you go, the warmer it gets. So I suppose that's only to be expected, really. So let's see if we can get any more angles. I'm going to move the angles of the cameras and see what we can do. So, if I wangle this, oops, I'm just going to put that there for the moment. You can't see anything at all. Hello, there we go. We've got two angles now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and change the tripod here to see whether I can put the camera at a different angle. Let's see if that'll work. I'm just going to leave that there for the moment. Oh, for goodness sake. Bend, bend. There we go. So leave that there. I'm going to change this. How's that for an angle? It's not going to last, but it's interesting. We can see more of the layout. Yeah. You get a proper sense of just how small this thing is. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's not bad at all. So you get to see it's a quite extreme curve. It's basically a circle, but she's hidden it so that it looks like more than just a circle. There you go. Unfortunately, I can't keep the camera like that because I have to actually hold it. So let's see if we can see more around. What else we got? There's a lot of people here, which is exactly what you want. It's a really nicely attended thing. Oh, there's Jenny holding court as she likes to, and back down. You can't really see them. There they are. There's the Tram Fabrique ones that I was talking about. They're so small, but it's a kind of layout. It's a little circle with a bit of track. Of course, it's a bit of track. It's a circular track, and then loads and loads of stuff, of detail. And it works out very nicely, which is exactly what you want. Right, let's set this back down. Set it back down. Yeah, we can't see an awful lot there. Hey, there we go. Dion says he wants to come and see me at my next stand-up show. Yes, there will be more. It's been a while since I did any stand-up comedy. I want to get back into it, but finding the time when I'm running this this business is so annoying. What can I say? Yeah, we will keep dropping out, unfortunately. It's one of those things, because unfortunately, well, we're basically flooding the local Wi-Fi, and that's not the best. But, you know, these things happen. So, I hope you're everyone out there, guys, I hope you're all having a great day. We're having a lot of fun. Now I've got through the teething troubles. I think... I don't think I swore too much as I was setting up, but you know, technical support does bring that out of you. So let's see how we get on. Jen's having a lot of fun out doing her thing, so I don't know where she's gone. She'll be back in about an hour, perhaps less. I hope you guys are having a great day as well. Sorry? Yeah, we've got a Wi-Fi connector to that. And I think we're overloading it. So every 5 minutes we just drop out. It's wonderful. I love it. Honest. Oh, you have my sympathies. Guys, we're back again. There goes it now. I would jump on the Discord and see what's going on there, but I have a horrible feeling that I will literally flood everything and end up with nothing. But we'll give it a try. See what happens. You guys can't see what I'm doing in the background, so let's see how this goes. Discord. We can but hope that this works. Opening. Right, here we are. Let's see if this loads in. Please confirm I'm not a robot. New login detected. Check your emails. Okay, let's do this. So, guys, if you're in the Devon area, do come down and see us, because you know you want to. But if you're not, I hope you're having a great day with your little locomotives. That's the main thing. What sort of base size are Tramfabric layouts? It's very difficult to say. They're very, very small. It's like surprisingly small. Right, I need to verify on Discord so I can get in there and see what you guys are saying. When we can,
You want me to eat both?
over the course of the day, yes, I want you to eat them and swallow them and love them. Right.
Just eat it and stop moaning.
Jen, please do not force it on me. Okay, so we don't have much going on with the Discord this morning. Everyone's still asleep, so that's fine.
Where did you post that?
The Discord.
Oh,
I showed you last night when Zantek sent his cats and said he wakes up to these every morning, and then Edward Sky said he woke up to that every morning, and then I sent that saying I wake up to that every morning.
oh.
I told you it was on Discord. I showed you it. So there we go. So nothing on the Discord at the moment. We won't grab people and try and bring them in. Lee D. Holden says he's going to Blackburn Model Railway Show this weekend. Nice. Did Gandalf make the trip? Gandalf?
The Monday Clubber is never meant to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. See, he's there, and no one even knew where he was.
It's in your handbag.
He's in my handbag, eating all the biscuits.
They have biscuits.
No, because Gandalf's here.
Oh well.
So, are you enjoying it, Jen?
Yeah. I bought her a piece of cake as a nice gesture, and she says she doesn't want it.
I honestly can't. So, I have said before, given what the doctor told me, I'm not doing it. I'm really not doing it.
One piece of cake is not gonna break the bank.
And keep going and be happy. To lose weight. We're back. Yes, we are. We're back. Oh no! And if I move this camera over, you might even be able to see Jenny. There we go. Here she comes to be on camera. That's not going to work. Oh dear. There we go. Now we can see you. Oh, there we are. So, lots of people around looking at Minitatis. Do you want to talk to them about it? Right, go on then. Well, there's a surprise. Look back at the screen and Jenny's stuffing her face with goodies. I know. It never happens on the Monday Club. Sorry about that. So, how are you doing?
I'm alright.
Was it a long trip down?
5 hours.
5 hours, my goodness.
But you wouldn't know because you were asleep all
I
the
know.
way.
It's like
All
a
the
transport. It's brilliant. It's like a transporter. I get in the car, fall asleep, and then next thing I know, I'm here and I get out the car. It's great. It's like instantaneous transport. And I feel refreshed.
Incidentally, there's quite a few Monday Clubbers here. I've just talked with a few.
I've talked to some as well. Yeah. It's good to see so many.
I feel gratified just how much reach we have.
Is it reach as in grasping? Or is it reach as in communication?
That one.
That one. Ah. So, do we have a rap battle? And we're back.
She broke the stream with her crap rap.
Yes. Ah, a C rap.
Stop it.
So here's a true Whovian. She gets in the car and wakes up on a different planet. It's true. Our car is a TARDIS.
Wouldn't it be lovely if I could do the same? But unfortunately,
One of us has to
Muggins
stay
here-
awake. Just imagine when. Just
Okay, wait, you look at that. You're knocking the
sorry.
microphone.
Just wait until we get proper automatic cars. Then you can both sleep. And when it crashes, you can both sleep forever.
No, when it crashes, you can go, where are we? What happened? I genuinely don't know.
Yes. I was going to ask if it was a local show. Obviously not, being 5 hours travel. No, we're down in Devon. This is the Rattery Small Train Show. Yes.
At Rattery Village Hall. So do come on down and say hello.
There you go. Rattery Little Train Show.
Yeah.
So it's very nice.
Multi-pass.
Multipass gets us in everywhere.
I'm
Oh
going to
yes.
go and get rid of the plate.
I don't know
I'm not
where
going to
that
do it by
accent's
just
from.
slinging it into the crowd. I'm going to actually return to the. They've got refreshments. They've got cakes, which I've just eaten 2 of because this one suddenly developed a diet when I was.
Why didn't we use Gandalf's Eagles? Because all of our equipment would have weighed them down, man.
Yeah, they
You've
were-
got to think of the weight limit.
Unfortunately, they were in the shop for repair.
Yeah, they might have been able to
Those
carry a
hobbits
hobbit, but not anything else.
No, they were in the shop for repair. Those hobbits are quite hard on the wings. Right, I'm going to go and get rid of this.
All right.
So I shall see you later. But it's only a 1-day show, Barnabas Junction.
Just the one.
So it's just so you know.
But I'll let you talk to them. You go and take that back and come back, and then I'll let you talk to them. Are we back? Yes, we are. Jenny's gonna run away and give back the plate, which is better than what she normally does, which is, hey, open wide and then sling it at me. But yeah, we've got this is a great turn. I'm really, really impressed. This is the first time that this has been done. Sven's organised it. That's Sven from Tramfabrik, who is a friend of the show. Is Sven going to pop up on camera? I'm hoping that he will. When Jen gets back, I'm going to pass the mic to her so that she can talk to you guys about what she thinks. I'm really impressed. There's a lot of great layouts. I keep looking over there because that's not where the camera's there. There's a lot of great layouts here. I'm really impressed with how many people have come out to see them. What the layouts are like is great. And then when Jen gets back, I'm going to try and find Sven so that she can interview him and talk to him about how it was set up and why. Because interesting thing is, Sven doesn't live here either. So he's over somewhere else. So why he's chosen to set up here is an interesting story. I think you'll appreciate that. So, I'm sorry. I had a lot of sleep last night, but I'm still tired and I don't know why. So when Jen gets back, we'll talk about that. I'll try and get Sven on the chat. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. If I had space, you could have exhibited at my show next June, says Barnabas Junction. Well, if you want to try and fit us in, that's fine. But we're going to be here all day. It is a one-day show, so if you have the chance to come down to Rattery in Devon.
All the lunches have one cheese, one ham. So I'll give you the cheese, obviously.
And you can ham it up.
So,
Oh, Jenny's back. Jenny's back. Back again.
so there's your cheese.
Thank you. Can I give you this? Okay, Jenny's decided that, yes. Jen's decided that having had some cake, she must now have a sandwich to wash it down with.
Oh yeah, of course, every time.
So guys, I hope you're having a great morning. And we certainly are. It's been... Oh, hi Northgate, how are you doing? Tested positive for COVID this morning. So not doing too good. Hopefully you'll get better soon, guys. Soon, hon. And all you can say is wrap up warm and keep comfy. And that's the best you can do, really.
Wrap up warm? Is that like my wraps are so hot? I'm
No,
speaking molten
wrap
lava.
up warm as in keep warm. So that's you see.
Yes, yes.
I would have gone along with you, but it was much better and funnier if I pretended I didn't know what you were talking about. Are you changing the tone of the lights?
Yes.
Ah.
Red for angry.
No, that's orange. You've just gone for early evening. Got to keep your energy up for a fantastic model trip. Absolutely. So we've got like about 20 cans of Coke waiting for us to keep us going. So Barnabas says model rail cruise only a short 45-minute trip from our house. How packed do you think this place is?
I don't know, but
Where,
I've only just come back.
so Jen, how packed do you think this place is?
Very.
Yeah. Do you think we're at capacity yet, or do you think we could get some Monday clubbers in here?
There's always room for Monday clubbers.
Well, ask Gandalf to move over a bit and then let people in. Oh, I'm really impressed. I am. It's a successful show. It's looking damn good. I'm really impressed. Are you finished yet?
No.
No. Jenny is. That's what she's like. So. Oh my goodness, what are you like? Eating on camera, what's she like? Every time Zoe says so, it spuffers. So that's the that's the magic word. Today's magic word is so. Which is also what you say to get people to sew. So. Jenny, don't eat with your mouth full. Oh yes. The old ones are the best. My goodness, Jen, it's December. That
Yes.
means I could sing Christmas songs.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
We three kings from Leicester Square, selling knickers a penny a pair. They're fantastic, no elastic, all our bums are bare. It's the best, you know it. Can I pass this over to this now? Let's get ready for Jenster. Let's get ready to
Are we
Jenster.
managing here?
Hello.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're back.
Oh right.
And we're back.
So we do. For anybody joining us,
Again.
Excuse me, we do have internet connection issues. We are in the wilds of Devon.
Yes.
So what do? Just clip this onto there.
Put that onto there.
If I move that down a bit, then it'll...
Then you won't overspeak it. So Sven will arrive at some point because...
All right,
See how it
please.
goes.
Hold
Why
on.
don't you take that bag off?
What do you think I was trying to do?
Be annoying. And you were succeeding.
No, you are annoying. Oh no, I'm snagged.
Oh, you...
Uh,
Just put it down.
I was trying to, but I was snagged. Right, so I'm going to put that down there. So, here at the Rattery Small Train Show, it's a new show. It's not run before. It's on for one day, so don't come tomorrow because there'll be nobody here. Actually, there might be people here, but they won't be doing a train show because it is the village hall after all. But we've got a great turnout, lots of great layouts here, some really quite interesting ones, some standard gauge, but mostly they do seem to be narrow gauge, and really I am blown away with the ingenuity that's shown across all of these different layouts. Now, the Darjeeling and Himalaya one, which is opposite us, really impressed by it. I have seen it at shows before, but it's always great to be able to see things in person. The Tram Fabrique layouts, we've shown them on the Monday Club, and they're so small, it has to be said. So we do get some connection and disconnection errors. I think it's just the internet connection. It seems to be the same problem that we occasionally get at home, but here it seems to happen a lot. Leslie Gilpin Railway says 009 allows a lot to the imagination. Absolutely. And as I was saying earlier on, I found the little rabbit warren, the rabbit hole of the Java Sugar Railways videos. There's a couple of channels putting a lot out, and I'm just fascinated. Places like PG Semboro in Jemba Regency, East Java, incredible network of narrow gauge railways that run, some of them literally through the streets in people's front yards, and the side of the road, through fields. Some incredible small narrow gauge rail networks. I think they're about 2 foot gauge, although the main lines out there I think are only 3'6". So all of the stuff out there is quite narrow gauge compared to what you'd be used to over here. But really, really a rabbit hole of incredible video content. Dion Wollaston says yes, train buffers. Leslie Gilpin Railway said first, and it buffers. Yeah, unfortunately it will do that. We have a little bit of an intermittent internet connection. Upwell and Onwards says, and it's midnight in New Zealand, making it December the 3rd. Yeah, so we're on the... greetings from the past. But yeah, 009 does allow so much in the space. And it's one of the things, Myneth Tatis is probably a bit on the big side. So we're back. It's going to do that, unfortunately, quite a lot. But yeah, Myneth Tatis is its size was set A, by the amount of scrap timber that I had, but also by B. Apparently we're getting a lot of rumble when I'm speaking. So I'm going to see about putting this somewhere. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. I think it's because it's sort of swinging around. Is that any better? I think it was just the lanyard that it's clipped to moving around. So hopefully, Leslie Gilpin Railways, that is a little bit better. But yeah, 009, Myneth Tatis is... it's set partially by the scrap piece of timber that it's built onto, but also I wanted to make it so that the Hellion Manning Wardles would get round, and it's right on the minimum of what they can achieve, which ironically I never run them. But it does mean that Myneth Tatis is very much on the big side. If you want to see some super minimum space, continuous run 009/HOE layouts, there are some incredible ones here down at Rattery Village Hall in the village of Rattery, which is near Totnes in Devon, not that far actually from the South Devon Railway at Buckfastleigh, and just a few minutes off the A38. I think we're in the little triangle that's formed by the A384 and the A385 and the A30. Right, we're back again. Unfortunately, this is going to be a hallmark of this stream, connections and disconnections. It's just the internet connection here. Unfortunately, there's not anything really that we can do about that. Hoping to have a little interview with Sven van der Hart, who is the organizer of the show. But just waiting to see whether he's free to do a quick interview. And then what we'll probably do is round off the show. It'd be great to catch any of you Monday Clubbers if you're in the area. I've actually met quite a few here, and it's great actually to meet people in the flesh. We are about 5 hours away from where we live, so we'll be able to meet Monday Clubbers who we might not otherwise get a chance to meet, because we don't tend to do any of the shows like Bristol or down this area. So if you want to come down and meet us live, then this is the show to come to. It's a one-day show, so only on today.
Are we offline now already?
No,
I was waiting for you to be offline and then come back and you're like, oh, sorry, you just missed it.
No, it's disconnect and reconnect.
Oh,
so what have we got here? So this is the little Rattery treasure. These are nice.
This is your commemorative plaque.
So is this like a stick-on one that we can?
Yeah, well, there's a double-sided tape there. You can just.
Excellent. So we can put it with. We've got I think it's the other side. We've got one from Alexandra Palace. So I'll show people that. That's the little plaque from the show. And so, what inspired you to put together a show here? Because this has not been run before. This is a one-off show today at Rattery Village Hall.
Right.
What was the inspiration? There. So it says. So as we were saying, it was your girlfriend.
My girlfriend, she became booking clerk at this hall, and gave me the idea to organize an event. I'm still paying full price. Don't get any discounts. But I thought so what triggered me to organize an event here. And because my friends from the 009 Darkner group, they have a pretty long layout, and they meet every Wednesday, every Wednesday.
Right, yeah.
Monthly every Wednesday. But I'm never here on Wednesday. I live in Windsor. This is Devon.
Yes,
far away. So I thought like, well, I'm just gonna hire the hall, set it up on a Saturday, and they all show up, and I can see the layout. And
that's a great idea.
You need to have some space left. And then you end up with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great turnout. It seems to be getting a lot of people through the door.
Yeah, well, it's even worse, the parking. There's no parking place left. People are lining up to get in now.
Are they?
And you know the streets here are so small, you can't pass each other. So.
Oh my word!
Yeah, that's not my problem. We have a really, really capable guy, Mark. He's running the whole thing.
Because that's quite a big car park. So it's completely full.
Completely full. Yeah.
Wow, this is a runaway success.
Yeah, definitely it is. We need a bigger hall, bigger parking. It's just I can't do this again because the word comes out that this was a great event, which it is.
Yeah, and then it would be even more booked.
Yes.
So here we are. We're touting for people to come on down and see us, and there's no parking space left. But I suppose
it'll be better in the afternoon.
Yeah. As people leave, then other people will take the spaces. But yeah, I mean it's a huge number of people. I'm very impressed. So you're happy with the success. I'm sure you've recouped the you've recouped the cost.
I like to promote the hobby. I like people to know more about this, and that is not only for train geeks, but for families and. We got David Moulton with his daughter. She's like 5 years old, I think. She worked on the layout as well. They're working together. So I want to show people here in the village that it's a family thing.
Yeah, and absolutely. And there's a lot of families coming around. And that's something that I've seen actually in the last 5 years, that the hobby does seem to have transformed from being stereotypically, like dad's up in the loft playing with his trains, to something that the whole family is getting into. And I think it's a great transformation. There's a lot more younger people as well.
Right. Well, COVID, I think, has helped with that. Or people are more at home together, building.
Yeah, and I do think that it's a great sign for the hobby, because people often talk about, the hobby was dying. It was like older and older men. And actually, we've seen a complete change to that, a paradigm shift where a lot more younger people, families, people of both genders coming in. And, I think it's really great.
Well, and last week I was listening to a Modelers Life podcast, and there was one guy in there, he says, like, in the 60s, people are already saying it's a dying hobby, there's only old men, but there are always new old people.
Yes, yes.
These little boys who don't, they grow up, they get work, they're busy, but they still have this thing, they want to do a train, and then later... They're getting older and they do a trade. Train set.
I mean, I can remember in the 80s and 90s people saying the hobby was dying, and
it's never been so alive as it is now.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And we're almost spoilt by the products that are coming through as well, and especially with 009. I mean, traditionally 009 was the realm of kit builders and people prepared to scratch build and improvise. And now we've got all these products. Like the layouts that you've brought, you've shared video of them with us before, but it's amazing how much you've got into such a small space for this. And then it's a continuous run. So people say...
that's why it's running by itself now. And just put the control in front of it. What I I want to involve the families, the children, and so I said, sign there, control it yourself. So I can just go off and do my thing and organize a show, and then they're just running their layout, and more fun for everybody.
And I mean, they're small enough that, say if you were going to a show on public transport, you can actually just, one person could carry one of those.
Yeah, that's how I don't have a car, so I need it to be portable.
So you've brought both of those all the way from Windsor on public transport?
I have a girlfriend with a car.
That's cheating. You're supposed to say yes. I brought them on my bike.
I normally do. If I go to an event, I will take them on the bicycle. I have a Cronin bike. It's a Swedish bike with a carrying rack in the front.
Right.
I just put it on the front of my bicycle and then off to the train.
Right.
Or I have these trolleys where I just walk to the station with the layouts on the trolley.
Yeah. And I think that's great, and it shows that you can still have a model railway if space is an issue. You can move it around even if you don't have access to a car, and it shows how accessible the hobby can be. And of course, you run Tramfabrique.
I do.
So how long have you been running that now?
Since 2016, I think. I've been building model trains to sell since 2012, but when I got made redundant, I got a bag of money and then just thought, well, let's just make it a business.
But also there's probably a lot of people connecting to it. So we are back now. But you stock the full range of the Train-O-Matic decoder. So you kind of...
when they're in stock, because it's hard to get them.
They sell so quickly. And I suppose that's a sign of a good product, that it keeps selling out.
Yeah, they do sell when I have them, but it's also hard to get them at the moment. But it seems to be getting better now. Yeah.
But because you were one of the first people to actually stock them in the UK,
I actually helping them to promote it in here. So I started to sell them first, and then help them to get them selling it in other countries.
Yeah, and because they've become one of the leading brands. So certainly I see people online talking about, when people say, can you recommend a decoder? Train-O-Matic is always one of the ones that now gets recommended. And it's kind of nice to see a brand grow like that with a quality product.
Well, I love the people behind it. That's the whole thing. Like here as well, you get so many lovely people at events and groups. But also Train-O-Matic, they are like us, They are people who want to make something great for the hobby.
Yeah, they're enthusiasts first and foremost.
And that's why they don't pay me to help them. I make their website, I promote them, and I also help them to sell it through other resellers.
So I've seen them starting to be stocked now in quite a lot of other shops and stuff in the UK as well. But definitely, I mean, it's a great brand, and it was you who introduced them to me, which I'm really grateful for because
you have the same spirit, Train-O-Matic started to sponsor you because you're carrying the same enthusiasm for the day and for the hobby.
Absolutely.
So you are the best person, we thought, to represent.
Exactly. It's like what we say in the other. It's like by enthusiasts for enthusiasts.
That's it,
Exactly. And I see that as well with. So John JMC, the guru of sound, has 30 people watching. So don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, it's Saturday late morning, and I think a lot of people will be out doing stuff.
Well, we didn't announce it because I wasn't sure if you were able to do this, so I didn't want to put the pressure on you.
Absolutely.
Because, so I didn't advertise it on my Tramfabrique Facebook page. Next time we organize it, we're gonna say it big.
Absolutely.
And you have
now that we know that we can do it, yeah.
All kind.
I mean, it's like I'm looking around now. The hall is absolutely full. I mean, there's a lot of people here. But I've actually already met quite a few people who watch the Monday Club, which is great.
All right, great.
So
Later you want to talk to Maurice, because he's the one who set me up to the idea of making it transportable, taking in a train.
Yeah.
He had those handy boxes, the useful boxes.
yes, yeah, I know.
And he had the layout in that, and just took it in the train.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, one of the things that I think Zoe's talked to you about is we had this idea about building a layout that you could then put in a rucksack
We're still going to do that. I'm waiting
and
for
take up the top of Helvellyn.
I am waiting for the
Yeah.
signal. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
That's too. Would it be too heavy? You think the square one, the little one on the left?
I mean, would you be able to fit if you put one of those all packaged up and put it in like a rucksack? So you
Will
could. Yeah, I think so.
I'm up for that.
Because
Where are we going?
we've got to build our layout first. We're going to
I
do
want a
it.
commitment here and now.
But then we can put on like an impromptu exhibition on the top of Helvellyn,
that's what
and
I
as
wanna do.
hikers come up like, you go, would you like to come and see our model railway
That would be
exhibition?
great.
I think it will.
We should.
Yeah.
It's already running on batteries now.
Oh right.
If you check out the left layout, there's like a little box I made with a BMW controller in there and a 9-volt battery.
Right.
You just plug it in and it runs.
Excellent.
And I'm testing today how long it will run, because I'm just keeping it running all day. And see
Right.
when it
Yeah.
stops.
Because I mean, it's one of the things I say to people when you go to shows. If you wanted to buy models, if you take a 9-volt battery, you can actually test and see if models on stands work just by bridging the wheels with the 9-volt battery. So we're
Keep
thinking.
the whole thing, just take out the
Yeah.
later, just put the battery in.
Because we're thinking when we make our thing to go up the mountain, we'll just use a 9-volt battery
that's
and just have a few just like regular 9-volt batteries that we
Yeah.
can plug into it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. But no, we'll put a pin in that. We will do that 2024.
Or 2025, we'll see.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because it's next year. It's in the month already, 2024.
I know, but we'd probably be doing it in the autumn. Because it's actually, when we climbed up Pavey Arc and Harrison Pike, we found doing it in autumn is much better because it's not as hot. And obviously when you're climbing, last thing you want to be doing it is in summer sun.
Well, you don't want to wait for in the queue to get on the top if you go in
There
August.
is that as well.
You have to
Yeah.
go behind after that. September.
Yeah,
September 2024.
and that's perfect time because all the kids have gone back to school so that you don't get the families trying to go up there. But yeah,
I'm signing up for now, but I will. Let's do it. I'm ready.
but Leslie Gilpin Railway says you could do that in the cafe at the top of Snowdon, so we could actually go up Snowdon.
Yeah, when it's open, because when I went there in the summer, it was closed. If the weather is bad, they don't open it. So
Oh, right.
you can't rely on that.
Yeah, so you can't really set a date because you don't know, because you want a good day. I mean,
No, we just don't tell anyone. We just go up there and start a layout there. There's always people there to watch, so they'll be like, "Ooh."
because I actually pitched this idea. Now that
Engagement. Oh, you don't know.
so we're back. So yeah, I was just saying that Series 3 of Hornby and Model World, I actually pitched the idea of building a layout in a rucksack and taking it up the mountain. But now that they're not doing Series 3, we're going to just take that idea and run with it.
We call it Series 3. There's just no other title, just Series 3.
A spiritual Series 3.
Spiritual Series 3.
Yeah.
There you go. We've got the title sorted. We have enthusiasm is there.
Yeah, it'll just be called Series 3.
That's
If you have to ask, you shouldn't be here.
I think that can be the tagline. If you have to ask, you shouldn't be here.
I like that. Yeah. No worries. So anyway, it's great talking to you, and
Yes.
it's a wonderful show. Thank you so much for inviting us.
No, thank you for being here. You're making this long journey. I'm really flattered that you
No,
actually
it
did
was
that.
nice. It's
amazing.
nice. Yeah. It's nice to get out and about.
Well, it's-
And we've seen a lot of Monday Clubbers out and about who we
Right.
wouldn't normally get to see
No.
because we're at the other end of the country here.
Right.
So we keep getting people going double taking. Going, what are you doing here?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not a disappointment, because that would.
No, it's been an
painful.
absolutely amazing show. My only disappointment is it's not on tomorrow as well.
No, I know, but yeah, no. I
Yeah,
thought,
presumably the Morris dance has already had the whole booked.
well, normally on Sunday hardly anybody shows up, isn't it? So I thought it wouldn't be even, and it was never intended to be so big.
Yeah.
So so busy neither. So.
But absolutely, no, it's a great show, and certainly if you're in the area, then do come on down. But perhaps wait a little bit because the car
Yeah.
park's full at the moment.
Yeah, in the afternoon would be nice.
Absolutely. Well, look,
All
thank you so much for chatting with me, and we'll take care. See you later. That was Sven from Tram for. Oh, we're reconnected now. So yes, you heard it here first. John JMC, the guru of sound, says, tell Sven, love his sound file, by the way. We will absolutely. And Mike at Pudham Junction says, good test for next year. Absolutely. So we'll get all the little crinkles ironed out. But now I've got the monkey of cupboardness. So have you filmed a lot of different...
I haven't got them all because it's so packed. I couldn't get down to part of it. But I have a bit that I want to show off on the screen.
Okay.
So if I was to swap places with you,
Yes, that would
then
work.
I would use...
Yes. So there you are. We're doing quite well, actually. It does keep disconnecting. We just have to watch for that and then pause what we're talking about. So I suspect we lost a few little bits because Sven and I got talking and missed that it
These
did.
things happen. I'd like to say hi to Oswestry Stream Road because he was talking to me while you were on talking with Sven. And I'm going to just jump
Oh,
to...
what? As in, is he here?
Yes.
Oh, right. Where is he? Is he on one of the stands?
No, he was wandering around. He's only just got here.
So did he know we were going to be here, or did
I
he?
think he's over there.
Did he know that we were going to be here, or
I
did he
don't
just
know.
double take and go, you?
What are you doing here?
Yes, you.
Right, this I think you're going to love. So if I can just do this.
Let's just plug you in.
It's my only way to get this stuff onto the camera, onto the screen.
I think you have to pull back a little bit for it to focus.
Unfortunately, yes.
What? Oh, with the little layouts in the boxes.
The tiny box file layouts, yeah. They were so good. And guys, you've got to come down. This is going to be in proper... It's going to be in... And it's going to be good What? Oh!
Oh yeah, that's our plaque.
Oh! We've got a little plaque to say what we've been here. Rattery Little Train Show. That is cool. And... From Tramfabrique. Yes. That is cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's go back to the other one. You could do a modular layout using box file. Not just that. It's not just that you could. There is one here. A train goes through 4 different layouts, and it's so cool. So there's our 3D print. What I would do is I would dry brush over that to make it stand out. Yeah. I'm going to stick this on there.
Next to the
I will.
one from Ali Pally. Shall I do it?
There you go. You go and do that. So Jen is just going to stick something onto the layout, and it'll be nice, and we'll be happy, and everything will be hunky-dory. So guys, I hope you're having a great day. We're having a lot of fun here at the show. There's a lot of nice people here, and it's good to see everyone. Oh. Hello. And we're back. Let's break it down. Break it down. Let's break it down. Break it down.
I think that's the same thing that like our routine, but in a much more way.
Yes. Our router sucks. Bit cold here, says Tim Davis in London. You're not too far away. You could hop on a train and get here just in time to see it close. So you're having a good day today. Talk to them nice people. So, what I'm going to do now is we're going to disappear off the screen while we have our lunch, but we'll be here still, so see you soon.
Take care.
Miss Kirk. Are you a drummer?
Not very good one.
She's one of nature's drummers. I can't stop her.
I can hold a very basic beat. I'm not what you call a very complex drum.
This must have got a enormous engine, I think, and this would have been all that.
Jazz drum.
Sorry?
So this must have got a enormous engine.
No, it's
Ginger Baker.
and
So it isn't how much they can pull.
My problem is lack of practice. I think if I practice, it's right. I just don't have the time. So the problem with drums is people complain a lot when you practice. Finding the time when I could do that without people complaining is a big thing. We do have an electric. That's it, yeah. It's like there's always somebody who's in the band not for their talent, because they've got a good band.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the Beatles' excuse for Ringo Starr?
Something like that. But I think he was much maligned, really.
Yeah, and actually a lot of it is, I think the sound engineer is makes or breaks a musician, because when you hear remastered versions of albums, sometimes it breaks through the various sounds in a way actually they're very good, which is ruined by the original sound mix. And I think some of the Beatles recordings fall into that category. When you, because they've been recently re-releasing like proper remastered versions, and you can hear the drums of the measures, but actually it's not bad. And I've got a few different records from various groups that are like that, and you listen to the remasters and you think, gosh, they should have really hired the sound engineer back in like 1980, 1970, because it was just, it took a great recording and ruined it.
The mastering process is, it really is overlooked by a lot of people.
I would say that it's probably one of the most important things, because you can have an incredible set of musicians with incredible songs, but just like the way that they play about with them. So I'd say they're probably the most important part of the whole process of cutting an album. And I've heard that on quite a few things. I've got original pressings of some groups where the record, you think it's all right until you hear a remastered one, and then it just blows you away. And it's like, if they'd have put this out back when they actually put out that album, then it would have made the coach. But I guess that's just the way. And a lot of these sound engineers would have been working for the record company, and it would have been get them in and out as fast as you can. There's no time to actually get perfection. And maybe that's what a lot of it boils down to. It's like you have a one-day window to get this sorted and out the door, or it doesn't get done.
Because when it comes to, say, 50 proper long, probably want to hear the boxes, grinds and scratches.
Possibly. But yeah,
I know there are people that go into raptors about the authentic time sound.
well, one of the things I found quite enlightening, I interviewed people, and one of the things that I remember him saying was that they were so pushed on time that sometimes when they made a mistake, it's there on the record, because they didn't have time to go back in and fix it. And I can't remember the exact record, but they did all the recording, but thank you for that, goodbye to the artist. And then he listened to it back and he's thinking, what is that sound on the recording? And it ended up on this next recording. And so there's this quite integral part of the end sound of this one of their stock 1840 records was never meant to be on it. And it's actually it just worked. When you listen to it, it sounds like it's supposed to be there, but he admitted it was a complete mistake. They'd left a drum machine looping, and the fade is slightly up on the desk, but they'd been doing the other recording.
It was a happy coincidence. Probably never happened again.
Yeah. But yeah, it just time. He said time was money. It was very much a conveyor belt process. People in and out, in and out, in and out. So yeah, it struck me then just how much time was at a premium for some of this. You hear stories about bands where they'd have to use the tape they had because they simply couldn't afford any more studio time. It was so expensive. So you'd have that not quite perfect takes on a record actually get released simply because they have no more time to do another recording.
I record now with a friend in Totnes who's got a home studio. And it works very well, but then these days I just, I'm a songwriter, but I play acoustic guitar and I do session where I do harmonica playing.
Right.
But I play a few instruments, but so my music is stripped back to guitar and voice, and my last album just before COVID struck, so it still sounds alright. Basically,
I suppose it didn't need any extra processing or anything. Then
a bit of overdubbing,
yeah.
like some bass guitar, harmonica, and no, I don't need a quartet and fiddle player. Any proper.
Sometimes that can bring with it so much of a logistical nightmare. I know that Pink Floyd said when they recorded the album Atom Heart Mother, it was a horrible process because they had it was like trying to herd cats, trying to get all these musicians to do the right thing at the right time. So in some respects, not having to go through will also do adverts, and it's quite simply to pay the bills. And I guess a lot of that goes on, especially session musicians will play on other people's recordings because they need the money. It's just like any other business, you've got to pay the bills.
So I've done a few things and I can't remember what they are. So my harmonica playing is on one or two adverts, I think in the long distance. I got it. But I was well paid.
After you shove food in your
To have a sandwich and a refresh.
I'd love a drink actually.
We've turned down the bitrate on the stream, hoping that will help.
Is that somebody suggested that? So
No, that's what YouTube suggested. And I'm not sure it's worked because almost immediately we disconnected again.
So anyway, the beverage of choice is Diet Pepsi.
Yes, this
Not
was
to
a
the
beverage
max.
choice. You picked it.
Yes, the choice between this and Pepsi to the max. Unfortunately, as you well know, Pepsi to the max makes me go hyperactive.
Makes Jenny go to the max. To the max.
Yes.
I have
Of course,
no
now-
idea what those sounds are about.
This now, of course, means that many people will come up to me at shows and go, "Would you like a can of Pepsi Max?"
We want to see you bounce. So we've been given these
All right. Oh, these are like the biscotti type biscuits.
tiny little biscuits. It says these are pepper Norton. Literally, it's translated as pepper nuts. But as you'll find out, they are cookies with mixed spices, traditionally enjoyed by the Dutch during Sinterklaas, which is celebrated this weekend in the Netherlands.
Sinterklaas sounds like Santa Claus.
Sinterklaas is the original Santa Claus who brings presents to young and old. So there we
wow.
go. I'm going,
You've moved the microphone. That's.
Yes.
Are we sounding very distant and far away?
You sound very distant and far
Actually,
away
clip it
every
on
single
that,
day.
There. No, because that'll make weird noises.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding,
don't
ding,
bother!
ding.
Don't bother listening to me. There we
What?
go.
Why
So
would I listen to you?
hopefully that's. Are we coming through?
Yes.
You can turn this up, you
And I
know.
moved it, was straight off, and we're back. So, thank you for the signed Mundical Wagon it gets, says Flint Hills. You're welcome.
You're absolutely welcome. And of course, actually, I've put a Sharpie in so we can. Oh, let's try these. So these are Sinterklaas.
No, they're pepper nutty.
Oh, are they? This is a traditional Dutch Christmassy thing.
Yeah. They're rather nice. So I'm hearing from people going round that this show has literally filled the village. You cannot park in the village.
It's got very, very popular. So we should probably say, if you are coming, car share.
But we are here all day, so yeah, you've got plenty of time. It's a really well populated train show. I'm loving this. This is great.
I think next year, maybe if they can hire like a little bit of a farmer's field for additional car parking space.
Yeah.
Of course, if it's frozen, then that's all right. It's just if it's wet and muddy, it might be a pain.
No, it'd be fine.
It seemed like a big car park when we came this morning.
It was a big car park when we came this morning.
Yeah.
It still is technically a big
Yeah.
car park. There's just lots of people here.
Shall I try changing the train?
Yeah, give it a bit of...
That little Pico Princess has been really performing quite stellar this morning. Now, the problem I had is that my double fairly is being fairly obstinate. I think I've worn it out, literally worn it out through just running it. Every time we're at a show, that's the one that just runs and runs and runs, and I think it's worn out.
Well, there you go. So Jen's going to go off and play. And meanwhile, we're going to see how this goes. So there's Jen going around, beep, beep. With the little choo-choo, little choo-choo. Going choo-choo.
Now that's fun.
What's up?
No, I now know that 103 is that one.
Okay. So Jen is happily going and doing her stuff. Robin Stewart says, I would like to take my narrow gauge layout to a model railway exhibition sometime. Absolutely, go for it. Flint Hill says, are you in South Brent?
In South what?
South Brent.
South Brent is close by. We're in Rattery.
Yes, it's close by. We're in Devon, in Rattery. So yes, apparently we are fairly close by. So if you want to come over, yeah, come and see us. Hello. I'm going to grab the camera while Jen's doing that and show you around. This is a seriously really popular event. There's so many people. So as you can see, it's a big place and loads of people are here. It's really popular. Look at that. The layout's literally everywhere. There's even one in another room, which they're letting a lot of people drive. I think it's the HM7000 they're using, the Bluetooth thing with the phones, and it is turning out to be very, very popular. The kids really just get it like that, which is exactly what you want. You want it to be for newcomers when you've got something that's aimed for everyone, especially kids and young adults that have never used a train before. They just get it like that with the HM7000. So that's great to see. It's a really well attended event. I'm loving it. It's great. How are you feeling about this, Jen? Are you enjoying it?
I think it's a great show. It's had an incredible turnout.
Hi Delft Junction, how you doing? And Aylesmead Project as well. Hello there. Hope you're all having a great day. So what have we got going around now, Jen?
So this is one of the Penryn mainline Hunstlets, but in original condition, and it is blanched in original condition.
Isn't she one of the Golden Girls?
Blanche, yes.
So you've got a Golden Girl going round.
I guess so, yeah.
Yay!
They had three of these. There's Linda, Blanche. I'm just posh. So.
I think there were 4 Golden Girls.
And there was also Charles as well. Now Charles is actually preserved in original condition. But Linda and Blanche ended up at the Festiniog and have been adapted several times. And Bachmann have done models of them in all the different conditions.
Nice. So busy.
It is, rather, isn't it? There we
We
go.
wait for it gets a little bit less packed, so I can get the layout at the other end of the hall.
I didn't expect to see you two down here.
I know it's weird, isn't
quite
it?
a trek. Fine.
They're clever,
It's
but I
always
don't clutter the screen with words.
Oh, sorry. As we always say, there's like it gets watched by nearly 3,000 people every week, and
I bet you do.
it's quite popular. during lockdown we were getting up to nearly 10,000, but I suspect that with people going back to work, it's tailed down a little bit.
Yeah. Jen, I don't think it's going to work out as well, that one.
I'm just gonna get my track rubber and clean that bit of track.
And get your angle grinder.
Well, I'm impressed that you could find Rattery.
It wasn't easy. We did get lost at one point.
Where did we get lost?
Didn't you? You got lost. We were on a country track this morning.
Oh, it turned out we weren't going the right way, but the roads around here, it's like there's the beaten track and then there's the one that we got on. And it was like we were on a farmer's track. It was quite a challenge, shall we say.
Can I take a picture of you two? 'Cause my
Yeah,
wife wouldn't believe
absolutely.
it if I say, because she's used to enduring me watching on a Monday night.
Yeah, no, you go ahead. Always lovely to meet a Monday clubber.
Hang on a minute. I've got it all grappling with technology here, as you do. We
Would
did
you like me to take a photo of the two of you?
You won't remember this, but I did meet you once on the second station.
Oh, right.
You suddenly appeared at a BTC concert to see a steam train go through.
Yes, we used to run out and
Yeah,
film them,
yes,
and then
that's
we'd
it, yeah.
quickly put them on the YouTube channel that they had.
And it comes over that you are very friendly to neurodivergent people.
Yeah.
And
Well, we are
tolerance,
on
all
neurodivergent.
sorts of people. And that comes across.
Oh, thank you.
And I think it's a real important point to a lot of people's lives.
What
Absolutely.
we want is to make it clear that everyone's welcome.
Yeah, and be very inclusive.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's kind of a community, a club, call it what you will, that everybody is welcome and that everybody should feel welcome.
Yeah.
And I always hate the idea of like an elitism where it's like this is good and
Yeah.
like, oh, we don't want the riffraff sort of thing. So we always make sure that it is very inclusive of everybody. Because we all start out somewhere, and like with so many things, you get better the more you do things.
Yeah.
And it's always important to encourage at all stages.
That's not going to go around, Jen. It really isn't
Yeah.
happening.
My wife always marvels at your ability to talk non-stop.
Oh.
A few hours.
I worked in
How does she do it?
I worked in local
Yes.
radio. So what you didn't see is that I had like a long. Oh, that's. I had
Just
a
leave
lot
it
of
go now,
years
it's
of
fine.
Experience of the 7, where I absolutely stank the airwaves up because I'd never done it before. And thankfully that recording is lost to the mists of time.
It's not. You were on BBC. They keep everything.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't BBC. That was on a local
Ah, well,
radio.
you're all right then.
Yeah, a station that doesn't exist anymore. So I'm quite confident that there is no recording of that. But yeah, it's local radio is the secret.
Yep.
But I always say to people, the more you do something, the better you get at it. So
Yeah. And that's how it goes.
plus it helps knowing a little bit about the topic.
Yes.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
That's where I've been going wrong.
Yes, you have.
Well, thank you for gracing the southwest with your presence.
Look,
journey
thank
back.
you for the
You too.
chat. Lovely to talk to you. Take care.
Have a great day. Hello to everyone who's joined us.
We've got Delft Junction.
Yep, Donald Thompson has a question. Says, are the layouts mainly Welsh narrow gauge? Are there any freelance?
No, there's a lot of freelance. There's a lot of different stuff. It's not just narrow gauge. There is some standard gauge stuff here as well. A little bit of N gauge, but I think the emphasis is on small by and large. So there's a lot of really tiny, almost like layouts in box file ideas, and it's a great way of getting some inspiration if maybe you haven't got a lot of space. That can include if you're in a rented house, so it's got to be something that you can take with you if it needs be, And also, there's some layouts here that are designed to be able to be taken on public transport. So it's about portability too.
Some
and that's a great
box file
idea.
layouts.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea. So,
Yeah, we're back on. I like engage, but my fingers don't, says Delft Junction. And he also says circle all the time. Yeah, well, I'm going to put something on the screen to just to help people out. We're at an event down in Devon, in a little village.
Rattery Village Hall.
We are flooding their Wi-Fi connection, and that's where it is. So let's do this.
Technical difficulties. Are we actually live? Oh, we are.
Of course we're live. You think I'd just sit here if we weren't live?
Oh, I don't know. It's never
Yes,
stopped me before.
yes, I would. I would definitely sit here if we weren't live. How big is this piece of text on text mode? Neither do I.
There you go. Will that still be legible? Oh, no, it's gone in the yellow, now it's back in the green.
It just doesn't want to show it. So.
Oh, well.
Remove the text.
We'll just occasionally say we're experiencing some degree of connection issues. To be honest, at some point, because how long have we been going for?
Now almost 2 hours.
So, Dominic said, our Kickline correspondent, great to see you. This is Jenny. I found something great a few days ago. It's the Mattel Disney Cars diecast character, Sedania
Sedania Oskanian.
All right. How do you know how to pronounce it?
I was practicing.
Ah, right. Excellent.
While you were failing, I was practicing in my head.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, and also you got a trial run. You got to hear how not to pronounce it. Absolutely. So it's excellent work. Delft Junction. Hello to you, Francis Wadsworth. Francis Wadsworth. We've got a good turnout. Don't forget to tickle that like button. Share the stream to social off. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And you'll be the first to know about new videos that don't have buffering issues right when we put them up.
There we are. We're experiencing some technical issues due to being out in an area where the Wi-Fi is flooded. Please bear with us. If you notice this notice, you will notice this notice. It's not worth noticing.
Yes. Dominic Z, our Kickline correspondent, says Jenny Sedania
Oskanian
appears in the first car in Lightning's dream sequence. The diecast of that character was released in 2016, the same year when the Daredevil garage was introduced. There
you go. I like the Cars game on Disney Infinity was actually really good.
Actually, yeah, because there was 4 different characters you could get. There was obviously Lightning McQueen, but then there was the race car, the Italian race car.
Yes, Fernando was his name, I think.
And Mater, the
Mater
car.
Yes.
And then who was the female interest?
I can't remember. Hi, Les, how you doing?
Big hello to you, Not Lobia Model World. Great to see you. Hope you find you well. We're down at Rattery Village Hall at the Rattery Little Train Show, which has proved to be a runaway success. The car park's full, saturate.
And we're back.
So we're going to have to round this up. I think the problem is that it's now so many people here that the Wi-Fi has become completely saturated, and we're trying to use an awful lot of it. So we're going to round down. Obviously, if you're in the area, do come down and say hello. We've met quite a few Monday clubbers. Always an absolute honour to meet you. It's at Rattery Village Hall today only. Don't come tomorrow because you'll probably just find the Morris dancers are here using the hall. But it's just today, Rattery Little Train Show. We're somewhere in the little triangle formed between the A38, the A384 and the A385 near Totnes in Devon. So really quite easy to get to, not far from the South Devon Railway at Buckfastleigh. So I'm going to say thank you for joining us. It's really great to see you, and you take care on this frosty Saturday morning.
Have a great day and happy modelling.
Absolutely.
No. Happy modelling.
Happy
modelling. Take care, guys.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. This is Jenny's Monday Club on tour.
Monday Club's big Saturday outing.
Yes. See you on Monday.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
The train now departing is the 11:59 service to Rattery Little Train Show, stopping at Bolton Trinity Road with Tatus Newark. That other one that I can't remember the name of. Royal Street Yard, Boots Farm.